Yo, what's up, y'all? What's up? I was not planning on doing this, but I was able to pull up the NFL Combine. I was like, you know what? We might as well just have us a little watch party and watch it together. Welcome back to the Zagla Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Isaiah. Today, y'all, as I just stated, we got coverage of the NFL Combine Day 2. These are the DBs and tight ends going today. And if y'all want me to go all day with this, we can. Now I will tell y'all this. That does not mean I'm gonna be talking the entire time, obviously, but we can watch this all day if y'all want to do that. And yeah, y'all, I'm glad I was able to get this pulled up so we could watch it together. If y'all want me to go live tomorrow, we can. I know I had some other stuff planned. And throughout this, I could still give y'all my reaction to yesterday, give y'all my winners and losers. And I also could still talk about the women's college basketball games that went on last night as well. But yeah, I was like, you know what? Let's come on here. Let's watch this together, y'all. So as y'all know, Quinyon Mitchell, man, he's had a really great day so far. Him and Tanya Arnold, y'all see them on the screen right now. Quinyon Mitchell ran a 4.33. I told y'all this dude is, in my opinion, is the number one cornerback in this class. I've compared him to Darius Slay. That's my pro comparison with him. He's just a really clean player, man. He's good in zone coverage, good in man coverage. He's really tough and physical. He's a good run defender as well. And we just saw his speed and athleticism on display today. Nate Wiggins also, he ran very fast, man. He ran a 4.29. Unfortunately, Nate Wiggins went in due to an injury, so he'll be done for the day. But Nate Wiggins, I mean, we've seen his tape. His tape is really clean. It's really good. So there's no reason for him to do really anything else. He just needs to get healthy, get ready for his pro day. And yeah. We also see some other dudes run very fast as well. So it's been entertaining. Sorry I came on here a little bit late. Like I said, I was trying to low-key get this set up. That was like, hey, I'm glad I'm able to get this set up. So yeah, y'all, we're gonna watch this together. And like I said, if y'all want me to go on all day, we can. We most certainly can. How's everyone doing on today? Y'all see right now the corners are doing their on-field drills. So yeah, baby, we finna just watch this together. If you want to get you some popcorn, get you something to drink, hey, go right ahead. We're gonna have us a good old time today. And yeah. There go Chris Carter, y'all. Chris Carter in the building. Yeah, Chris Carter, NFL Hall of Famer. NFL Hall of Famer Chris Carter. Here goes Cam Hart. Let's see what he does. Okay, nice back pedal. Nice. Cam Hart, y'all, I think he can be a third round guy. But honestly, he could go higher. He could go higher the way he's performed today. Here go DJ James. I like DJ James a lot too. He's very feisty. Very, very, very feisty. Very, very feisty. If y'all haven't watched it, go watch my short that I put up of Quinyon Mitchell. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. Man, he ran a 4.33, y'all. Big fan of Quinyon Mitchell. If y'all watch my scouting report that I did on him, I think a couple weeks ago now, gave him a prospect grade of 93. Then he's gonna be an all-pro caliber corner in the NFL. Yep. He is gonna be a dog. Here goes Kalen King. Now, y'all, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not as high on Kalen King as I once was. He ran like a 4.61 on his first 40 attempt. I'm like, man, I remember in that Penn State versus Ohio State game, Marvin Harrison Jr. had him turn around the line. And here goes a guy I like a lot, y'all. Kamari Lassiter. Currently have him going in the first round. My mock draft I did a few days ago. I had him going to the Arizona Cardinals at pick 27, but I like Kamari Lassiter. He doesn't have a ton of production in terms of ball production, but he's really good in coverage. And he's a tough player and is not afraid to go up and hit you and tackle you. I mean, which there should be no surprise. Here go Quinyon Mitchell, y'all. Okay, let's see. Nice. Look at that. Just smooth, man. Smooth. Then Quinyon Mitchell. He dropped it. It's okay. It's okay, Q. We good, boy. Here goes somebody else I like. Josh Newton. Josh Newton, man. Y'all, my pro comparison with Josh Newton is Desmond King. He's not the fastest, not the biggest, not the most athletic, but it's just a tough player, a physical player, and is a beast in zone coverage. And he is just so good in zone coverage, man, because he is very, 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 very smart and intellectual. He's very instinctive. So I love me some Josh Newton. Love me some Josh Newton. What's going on? If y'all want me to go live tomorrow, which I am going to go live. I was already planning on going live, but if y'all want me to do coverage of the Combine tomorrow as well, hey, we'll do that. And if y'all want me to come back on Sunday and do it, we'll do it as well. Like I said, I'm still gonna recap the women's college games from last night. I'm still gonna recap NFL Combine day 1 from yesterday. So yeah. If y'all want me to do that, just let me know and we'll change that. I know yesterday, or should be yesterday. I know tomorrow I had something else planned. What did I have planned? I know I was gonna talk about Combine Day 2. I wasn't planning on actually having like a watch party for it. Yeah, tomorrow I was planning on doing some men's college basketball talk and reacting to Day 2, but instead of reacting to it, let's just watch it. Right? Let's just watch it, y'all. Yeah, let's just watch it instead of just reacting to it. Okay, here goes Josh Wallace. Man, y'all tell me, who's y'all favorite cornerbacks in this class and why? Who y'all favorite corners in this class and why? I know some of my favorites: Quinyon Mitchell, TJ Tampa, Terrion Arnold, Cooper DeJean. Those some of my favorites. Also, Kamari Lassiter, Josh Newton. Some of my favorite guys, y'all. Y'all see, they go Chris Carter with Marvin Harrison Jr. Yeah. What's going on to the 4 people in the stream? What's going on with you? Y'all, I cannot believe that we are in March now, man. We are in March. And now that we're in March, y'all, that means that free agency is oh so close. And NFL draft is next month. That's just so crazy to think about. But it's here. It is here, y'all. Do I have any Titans fans up in here? Did y'all watch the groundbreaking ceremony yesterday? Obviously, I did a watch party on it. Y'all seem to really enjoy it. I know I enjoyed it. But Titans fans, how we feeling, man? Having a new stadium. And we're just hoping that we could bring a great team to that new stadium. Because that's really all that matters, right? That product on the field, baby. We're going to show up because of the way the stadium looks, but we need that product on the field to be up to standard, to be up to snuff. Oh, y'all, just got news. The Patriots have released cornerback J.C. Jackson. No surprise there. They save a lot in salary cap space. I mean, J.C. Jackson, man, he really has fell off a cliff. Also, y'all, some other news. Seem like the Titans are doing their homework on a lot of top receivers. Rome Odunze said he met with the Titans. Malik Neighbors has said he's met with the Titans. I also expect us to probably meet with like Marvin Harrison Jr., Brian Thomas Jr., Keon Coleman, you know, all the guys. Troy Franklin, even if we decide to go with receiver in the second round. So, yeah. Just some other news with that. Also, last night, the Lakers got the dub, but my goodness, y'all. I thought we were going to blow the Wizards out. But no, that did not happen. It took us overtime to beat the freaking Wizards. Come on, Lakers, an 8-win team. It took out overtime to beat them. Hey, a win is a win at the end of the day, baby. And yeah, LeBron 31 points, 4 rebounds, 9 assists, 12 of 24, 2 of 5 from 3. Yeah, he's 9 points away, y'all. 9 points away from getting 40,000 points. Cannot wait to see us play tomorrow. I wish cap space would allow for KB to return. We have the cap space to bring KB back. The problem with that is, let me touch on that. The Eagles released Kevin Byard today. For those that didn't know, the only problem with that is that I don't know the relationship between him and like Rand Carthon. Because obviously here goes general manager of the Indianapolis Colts, Chris Ballard, joining Rich Eisen and DJ. I get ready to turn it up here in a minute once I get in that topic for a little bit, but I don't know what the relationship is like between KB and Rand Carthon. Obviously, as we know, Rand Carthon, he asked KB to take a pay cut last year. KB wasn't a big fan of that. And it seemed like after Rand Carthon asked KB to take a pay cut, we knew the writing was on the wall then that Kevin Byard, his days were numbered as a Tennessee Titan. And so I really don't see him coming back. Yeah, I really don't see it. I mean, I wouldn't mind it per se, but I would say at this point, I think Kevin Byard maybe could be like a third safety. I don't know if he's a starting caliber safety anymore because he really did struggle this year, but I wouldn't mind bringing him back, but we still need like a young guy, right? We need, that's the problem with this team. When you look at this team right now, we don't have enough young guys that we can build around. That's what we need to do this offseason, right? We got to do that this offseason, y'all. He goes, Max. I like Max Belton. He ran really well. So I think he ran about a 4.36. I think. He go my guy, Quinyon Mitchell, right here, y'all. Let's see. Nice. And he finished that time. Yep, he finished, got the ball. We know he has great ball skills. So he goes Josh Newton, a.k.a. Desmond King. I'm telling y'all, go watch Josh Newton play. Go watch him play. Y'all tell me they don't look like Desmond King. I mean, you watch Josh Newton play. That's exactly what he looks like. Desmond King, man. Desmond freaking King. Okay, y'all, I'm finna get quiet probably here in a minute. We can turn up, listen to what Daniel Jeremiah, Rich Eisen, and Chris Ballard are saying. But yeah, thank you for everyone tuning in. And like I said, y'all, if y'all want me to go on for the rest of the night, if y'all just want to watch this the rest of the night, hey, we can do that. We can talk about it a lot. If that's what y'all want to do, I'm perfectly fine with that. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with that. If that's what y'all want to do. Obviously, I cannot talk this entire time because this combine is going on for a long time. But hey, we can do that. If y'all want to do that, I'm definitely okay with doing it. But yeah, appreciate everyone for being here on today.
Exactly what our rehab team and the doctors are saying.
Anything surprise you? I know you were excited about him and brought him in there. I remember just being at camp and thinking, he looks pretty comfortable and poised this early on in the process.
The thing that I will tell you that is you saw glimpses of it on tape, but his poise, Anthony's a passer. I think there's a little misconception that this guy's a passer, and he's a pocket passer. And he's got great poise in the pocket throwing the football. And I thought you saw that in limited time. He got to play. Now, look, he's got a long way to go. He hadn't played enough yet for us to sit here and stamp him and say there's no doubt. But,
there you go.
The signs were very encouraging, early in the season and especially through all of OTAs last year, through training camp. We got a lot of work to do, but his ability in the pocket and as a passer is
I cannot wait for Anthony
we're
Richardson
really excited about.
Just to try and inform our viewers here,
I was one of the few people that said I would take him number one overall.
Conversation coming into this draft and the evaluation of it. I find it interesting that you said when you left the building in the combine, like that's our guy. Obviously, if the draft was going to fall, did you ever consider trading up to go get him at any point in time?
We had discussions, but at the end of the day, flip a
are
coin. There's other
blazing
guys
today,
we
y'all.
liked
Man,
too.
these boys have been
And
blazing.
so we figured at least one of those guys would be there at 4.
Right, and I remember seeing in that documentary.
I'm gonna give y'all
that
some of my winners from
on
yesterday, man.
Roku
Chop Robinson,
of,
Dallas
you know,
Turner,
you
Jerry
sitting in the
Verse,
draft
Bob
room hearing
Murray,
that a trade was being made, and then you kind of
Chris
were
Miles,
relieved that you heard it
Cole,
was the
Hayden
Texans
Wilson,
trading up to Canada.
Trevor
They already
Wallace,
got their
Chris
quarterback.
Jenkins,
Their
and
quarterback.
y'all see what Chop
There was
Robinson
like
did.
a moment of
4-4-8.
nervousness and then complete
Lord
relief.
have
I'm sure
mercy.
they edited what I really said.
He had a 1-5-4
when the trade happened.
on his 10-yard split,
No,
man.
and there's no better feeling than sitting next to your owner going, hey,
Chop is
it's
so
gonna, I'm
explosive.
telling you, it's going to
So
work
explosive,
out.
so
There's a
athletic.
trade.
And I would do this to y'all one more time. My winners from yesterday:
was.
Chop Robinson, Dallas
Then you
Turner,
knew you
Jerry
were going
Verse,
to
Bob
get,
Murray,
your
Smith,
guy.
Brady Fish,
And then just
Miles
the
Cole,
general
Chris
sense again of
Jenkins,
the new league
Hayden
year
Wilson,
happening
and
so
Trevor
quickly.
Wallace.
Where are you in your process of
Just tearing
that?
Arnold up again.
Chris?
We're in good shape. Now, look, we got a bunch of free agents that, we've been meeting with our agents all week.
Okay.
It's a little different. In the past, free agency, you would leave here and free agency would kick up within a day or two. And now, we got almost a week and a half before it starts. So you got a little chance to
Douglas and
continue.
probably got called traffic. Yeah, I know LeBron.
Try to keep them
I know LeBron.
if you can, and if
No,
not,
he
then
could have
the
had
market gets
one
set
last
by,
night.
every other team.
Yeah.
So
Unfortunately, we were scrapping the claw when
Cap
against the
does a
freaking
tremendous
list.
job. Our pro scouts
Not the
heavily
best.
involved, as is our coaching staff. So we think we got a plan of attack. We got a lot of really good players coming back, which we're excited about. There's guys we also want to get back, and then also
No fans up in here. How y'all
I know
feeling?
we got to run back. Just one quick question, because there's a lot of teams that are making the decision of whether they should restart the quarterback clock.
No
I'm
fans
looking
up
at
in
this
here. How
and
y'all
seeing you guys
feeling?
have $72 million in cap space. How much of a benefit as a roster builder when you do have the rookie quarterback contract?
Look, there's no doubt it's a benefit when you're not paying a quarterback $40-50 million. It gives you a little more room to operate. But
Yes, it does. Y'all hear what Chris Ballard just said?
Andrew, and Andrew was
That's
one
why I
of the
said
higher
go
paid
for my
guys.
track.
You
I
can
mean, we ain't
still
paying
put
Will
a
Levis nothing for the
it's a
next 3
benefit, but you
years.
still can build
That's
a
gonna
roster
allow us to
either
build
way.
like a very, very, very
You gotta
great
be
roster
better
around
without
him.
a
That's what you
question.
do, y'all.
You've got to be better
Quarterback on a rookie
drafting. You've got a
contract.
high dollar guy.
You get other
And that's
good
what I
players,
give.
right?
I
You
mean,
get
look, I
other
was
good
in Kansas
players
City
on
with
rookie
Andy
contract.
and Brett, and I
Boom.
give Brett Veach a lot
Texas,
and his staff a lot
DJ
of credit for
Stroud,
what they've
Williams,
done
Williams,
around Pat
Eric Stevens,
Mahomes. Look, it's
Christian Hill.
defensively, pretty incredible what they've
Then
been
you
able
able to
to
go
do
out
in
and sign good
draft. So
veteran
it can be
players.
done
So
both
yeah, that's the
ways,
formula
but
right
I
there.
do think it's a little bit of an
Miles
advantage.
Harden.
Well, I appreciate you coming next door.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
It's a
Thank
good
you.
time for him.
Good
I think
neighbor.
he
You've
went
been
about
a good
a
neighbor for
4 or
me.
5
Oh, yeah.
win.
We hope you've been keeping it.
I love to listen. I sit there over there and listen.
Here
Well,
comes
and I
Harden.
make
He
any
ran
comments.
4-3-9. Yeah,
Plus,
a lot of guys.
I wanted
That's
to,
what he's gonna be the
see how
next level.
close to
Just
see
a lot
if
of
this
guys.
is in fact a mullet that you're growing, but it's you're not there. I mean, it's.
I'm not, but it's a mid-age. I'm having like a midlife crisis, and I'm letting this thing go.
Well, where
Yeah,
does
You want me to tell
y'all
you the
is
real
better.
story?
Sure.
So we go to northern Wisconsin every time.
DJ
Good friend of
James,
mine, Rich Thompson, and
Auburn.
Jim Bourne, our families, we all
He's
played
right.
in
Slip a little
college
bit.
up north. And there's a kid that I'm not going to name this school,
Okay.
but he works at a school in the SEC. I mean, in the ACC, and his hair he's getting long. I said, dude, your hair looks great, man. I said, let's make a deal. We'll grow it out through the season.
Okay.
Jack, I said, Jack, we're going to grow it
Elijah
out through the
Jones
season.
up out of Boston College. He's somebody that's kind
I
of
look
been
on
rising up.
TV,
The
and he
boys,
cut it.
he's a ball hawk, y'all. Elijah Jones is a ball hawk.
Like,
got a deal.
what happened here? So I'm letting it roll.
Yeah, he left.
I'm letting it roll.
He left you on the.
Oh, yeah, but I'm letting it roll.
Okay. Again, we're the same age. The fact that you can do that, I don't have that ability, so let it fly, Chris. Let it fly.
Rich has it.
Hey, I'm trying to cover up the gray, but then it just keeps showing up through it.
It's all good, man.
Yeah, Rich hasn't been making many promises in that department.
It's been a while. Good to see you, Chris.
Thank
Bell.
y'all.
Thanks for
I
coming.
appreciate it.
Good to see you,
Back
man.
with more in Indy in a moment.
Tomorrow, yep. Here you go, baby. Who's that?
It's the fun game, folks. This one wins the series.
Struck out with the cheap seats. Important things aren't worth compromising. At Farmers, we offer both quality insurance and great savings.
What's up? What's up? What's up to everybody once again? NFL Combine Day 2 watch party on the Zay Moolah Sports Podcast, baby. Yeah. Cornerbacks, or I really should say just defensive backs and tight ends on today. Yesterday, we had D-line, edge, and linebackers. Tomorrow, we have quarterbacks, wide receivers, and running backs. And then Sunday, we have the big boys, the O-line. Like I said, if y'all want me to go live tomorrow, we can. If y'all want me to go live on Sunday, I can do that as well. Tomorrow, I think the combine tomorrow starts at 1 p.m. Eastern. I think same time for Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern. But I go back a little bit. I'm pretty sure it's 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, yeah. Cannot wait to see some of these wide receivers, y'all. Because these boys are definitely for to light it up for sure. So, cannot wait to see them. What they're going to do, how they're going to run, how they're going to test. Who's y'all's favorite receiver in this draft class? Thanks for showing the combine. Yeah, no problem, no problem. And who's I asked another question. Who some players you think are, some receivers you think are underrated? Keon Coleman, okay. Out of Florida State, yeah, he's a big target, 6'4". One of my favorite receivers in this draft class is Brian Thomas Jr. out of LSU. That dude has so much speed and explosiveness in him. Man. 6'4", 205 pounds. I know he's a limited route runner right now, but hey, it's okay because DK Metcalf, which is my comp for him, DK Metcalf was a limited route runner too. And look, it worked out pretty well, didn't it? So, ooh, Troy Franklin, he's a good one, man. I did a mock draft a few days ago. I had Troy Franklin going in the first round to the Baltimore Ravens at pick 30. So, yeah. Hey, there goes Sherrone Moore, the new head coach in Michigan. I go and turn it back up a little bit.
Kind of like home, right? I mean, this building.
Yeah, it feels like Schembechler Hall. Walking around, got into the hotel, saw
I like
the boys, saw
Franklin.
Cornelius, saw Blake, and watching the boys
That's great
and Josh work. It's been awesome.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna test well tomorrow.
We saw last night
really
Chris Jenkins get out there as well.
I already think he's a
Michigan
first round
Wolverines
pick.
here. When did you start to realize in this program that there were some serious potential pro prospects in the house? Significant.
I mean, ever since I got there, you continue to roll through those top pro prospects. But really, last year, as we got into January, we had, I think, 5 or 6 guys leave, and then all of a sudden, Coach Harbaugh mentioned it. He's like, we might have 20 guys drafted, and we look at it, and you look up down the list and look at all the guys, and there's our guy right there, Coach Harbaugh.
That's right.
You look at all the guys that we got that have a potential to get drafted, and we knew we'd have a whole bunch of guys here.
Coach, I was talking to an offensive line coach this morning who's met with just about everybody that's come through here this year. He said the Michigan guys are like 2 years ahead of everybody in terms of their knowledge, their understanding, their maturity. What is it? What's been special about that place? What have you guys been able to put into these guys to get them so prepared?
Yeah, I think first it starts with, how Coach started the program and how he's built it. And, I'm just want to continue to keep that consistency and keep that drive. But the toughness, what they do every single day on and off the field, how they drive, and they love football. All those guys love football. They're constantly studying football. They're constantly wanting to play football and get better at it. And I think that's really the point, the piece that has really helped us get ahead.
Well, I mean, offensive line is
Listen,
your
yeah,
bailiwick, too.
going
I mean,
to
you're the one who was helping coach them up for awards, right? So
I could definitely see it.
there's,
His Senior Bowl
I'm sure kids that love
performance
football
was
and
very
programs that
disappointing in
really
my
instill that,
opinion.
but what has been
And he only measured in about 6'1". Now we thought this whole entire year he was 6'3". Right, so that's every time.
Yeah, I mean, I think the guys really
we saw his able to get. We thought he was 6'3". That's what the University of South Carolina. That's what they had him measured in at.
They knew that for us to be successful, really started with.
I think he's still raw. I mean, he has a long way to go. I think he's still raw in terms of his raw running ability. Now he is a big play threat.
It was a process day
because
by
of
day.
his speed, his strength, and his physicality.
Coach,
and he
well,
can
we
absolutely
have so
bully
many guys we go
DBs.
through
But
them, we'll get to the end
yeah,
of
I
it
can see him
because
dropping
you
in
have
the
so
third
many
round.
guys.
I
What I
could.
wanna ask
How
you-
many guys?
There's a lot. There's a lot.
This is
with
a guy probably about a
Corner,
month and a
again,
half ago. I had
the
him
tape is fun.
as a definitive first round pick, but I think dudes like Troy Franklin and Ladd McConkey
Then you
have
come here, even with the
risen above
expectations
him,
what they
man. So
were.
yeah, I think
Like
Leggett, I
running
think he
back
could
coaches are like,
go into
you know,
the
this guy's
drop into the
ready.
third
He's
round. I should
absolutely
say.
ready to roll. Tell us.
But
a
he's
little bit
definitely
about
not a
what
first
makes
round pick anymore, in my opinion.
He's elite in every way.
Unless
First off, as a
tomorrow he
football
just
player,
absolutely
the
lights
first
it up
things
at the
first
combine.
off,
Now, I don't think he's a
contact
first round
balance,
pick anymore.
strength, breakaway speed, short yardage,
Man, there are a lot of good
pass
receivers in
protection,
this draft
all the
class.
things you want.
It's a
Big,
very
big
deep draft
play,
class as
take
well
over
at wide
game.
receiver. So
But off the
very, very
field,
deep.
he's a tremendous leader, a tremendous ambassador for the community, person. You know, he's somebody that if your daughter came home with him, you'd like, okay, we're good. And I have 2 daughters, and I would say, like, if they came home with
Blake
a
Corn, are they talking about Blake Corn?
type of
Okay.
person, I'd be super happy. So he's an outstanding individual, and obviously one of the captains and a Michigan legend.
Well, one of the things that's driving me nuts, if I may use
And
this
if the DBs doing their
conversation
on
as
field
a-
workouts,
I guess a therapy session, hearing about J.J. McCarthy and his ability
who was y'all favorite
to do
corners
in
in
the
this
NFL
class?
what you need a franchise quarterback to do is, well, he wasn't asked to do a lot at Michigan as the man who
Just like the wide receiver class, y'all, this is a very deep corner class as well. You be able to get good value in day 3.
But how do you respond to that?
I mean, you put on the film of J.J. McCarthy, and you just see a winner. You see a guy that, you know, if asked to hand the ball off, he will. If asked to throw the ball,
Y'all, I really think, so they're talking about J.J. McCarthy. I really think he's going to go to the Broncos to pick.
He can make every type of throw, off-balance throw.
When I was listening to the comments of their GM, George Payton, the other day, and I listened to the comments of their head coach, and it really seems like they like J.J. McCarthy a lot. He should be there at pick 12 for them.
He's looked at the sideline, so he's done everything you want, and you know he.
Because I don't think they'll be able to get Justin Fields. I think Justin Fields is
He
going
can
to the
also
Falcons.
throw
So
in areas where he's not supposed to
That's
throw.
right. That's right.
See, Blake is on the receiving end?
Yeah, I mean, the dude loves football, so he's going to find a way to get better, and that's the thing he's going to do. He's the
Elijah Jones, I
ultimate
touched on
team
him
guy. I remember as a
minutes ago,
freshman,
man. Elijah Jones is
coming in
somebody
the
that
huddle,
has
you know, Andrew Stewart
really
was a senior
risen
on
up
told me,
draft
he's
boards.
like, man, I'd run through a wall for that guy.
Ball hawk,
Man,
absolute
just a
ball
special
hawk.
type of kid.
So I do the Charger games. I do the color for the Charger games. Have for 6 years. So if you're a Charger fan and you're watching this, what can you tell them about their new head coach?
Yeah, first of all, an impeccable, great human being, great man.
Well, Kalen King,
high
man,
character,
Kalen
high
King
value.
really
But you're going to have
not
a
had the
tough,
best performance so far. He only ran a
fast,
4.6 run.
relentless football team.
I did get to see
that
what he
will
ran
play
on his
through the
second
echoes of
time
what's
around. I know his
everything
first
they
time
got
he only ran a
every
4.6
game
run.
and nothing less.
You
And
know,
they will
Kamari
play with
Lassiter,
standards, they'll play
guy
with
that I like a
discipline,
lot.
and they'll do everything that you guys want.
It's nice,
And,
great to see.
I look forward
Finished?
to watching Coach
There
Russell
you
on
go.
the staff.
That's the question that with
keep playing
Kamari
at this
Lassiter.
level.
And before I let you go here,
His hands
one
really.
last thing that's driving me insane that I want to get out here.
He can cover receiver. We just want to see him able to finish.
Is
Get that ball in his hands, right? Get back to his offense.
So the
They can go and
cupboard
score.
is bare. So next year will be the time to knock off the
Max
defending
Millen, I think Max Millen's had a
champions.
really,
How do you
really good day so
respond
far.
to that?
You know, just like we do every year, we're just going to work. We're not going to say much. We're just going to let the results.
I think he was a guy I had probably a third round grade on.
Work.
Now I think y'all Mitchell, my guy.
We're not going to open our mouths and talk. We're just going to
Oh,
go
he
to work
is,
and
y'all.
then show
Boom.
what we
Go
can do
grab
when
that
it comes
kid.
time
But,
September.
Well, it's great
Yeah,
to see
Max
you
Millen
at
is
the
dude.
end
I
on
probably
that.
had like a third round grade on. Now I think
Gotta keep the
he's
tradition
probably going to be a
alive.
second round pick.
You know how depressing this is? I mean,
Why?
for years, I
Why?
could hit
Josh
him over
Newton?
that. I went to App State, and I could hit him with that. You guys go win a national championship. I can't ever say anything anymore.
That's right. Go blue, baby.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you through the echoes of the fight song. Thanks for coming on, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Thank
Sharon Moore here.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate it.
Back with more in a moment.
It ain't my dad's razor, Dad.
Man.
Watch it. It's from Gillette Labs. This green bar releases trap
Yeah, let me
tears for my
tell you
face.
something. I really love a lot of players in this draft class.
So the 5 blades can get virtually every hair in one stroke.
I think
Ultimate Gillette
you're going to see a lot of dudes get selected in the third and fourth round that are going to come in and immediately have an impact. So I just think the depth of this draft class is insane, particularly at offensive line, wide receiver, and DB. You're going to see guys go, like I said, in the third and fourth round that could be starters their rookie year. So
We start with Rayo's iconic sauce. Then pile on all the best toppings, so your backup plan becomes a night you plan for. And beats that crust.
Having health insurance is important. So if anyone in your family has Medicaid or CHIP, listen up. Check the mail for your new
No Huddle football news.
Complete the form.
You have Leggett going in the third round now.
And mail it back right away, so you don't lose your coverage. If you do lose your coverage, visit healthcare.gov to see if you're eligible.
Yeah, man, he has definitely
quality health plan.
not done himself any justice with the way he performed the Dream Bowl. And then when his measurements came, 6'1". I cannot believe his Avery Leggett is only 6'1".
With a streamlined shipping network and new high-speed processing and delivery centers. For more value,
Very surprised by that. Very surprised by that.
more on-time deliveries. The United States Postal Service is built for how you business. And how you business is with simple, affordable, and reliable shipping. USPS Ground Advantage.
It's electric. It's gas.
Quite the paradox.
It really is both. The first ever Lexus RX plug-in hybrid.
Chipotle's braised beef barbacoa might be our best kept secret.
Y'all, there's this report came out today that the Giants are actively looking to trade up in the for QB. This is per Connor J. Hughes. So, wow, he said is the worst kept secret in the draft.
Scared to be
Y'all,
scared for what's waiting for me around every corner.
I really don't know how the Giants would do this, because the first three teams are obviously they're taking quarterbacks. So you're talking about J.J. McCarthy, Bo Nix is going to be there. But the Giants feel comfortable taking one of them at pick 6 over a guy like Rome Odunze. I don't know, like I would rather take Rome Odunze and Malik Neighbors at pick 6. That's what I would do.
12-2 on the broad jump. Only one in history that's been
wow. Oh, I'm going 12-2 on that broad jump.
Right there on the doorstep.
Good Lord. That is insane.
That is pretty unique right there, seeing what he could do.
Mitchell's one of my favorite cornerback prospect. He is my favorite. He's my number one sleeper on my board. Big fan of that kid, man. I go Terrion Arnold. He's my number 3 ranked cornerback.
He can jump on flat ground. Sure.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. With these corners though, it's very hard to rank them, right? Very hard to rank them. Some people have Terrion Arnold number 1. Some people have Kool-Aid McKinstry like number 1, number 2. Some people have Quinyon Mitchell. Like, it's a lot of good DBs in this draft class. So you really can't go wrong. All of our boards gonna look different. But Quinyon Mitchell is my number 1 corner in this draft class.
I know what, and the other thing that's tough about that is he's Texas Tech, which means Mahomes is going to get hit with the simulcam again.
I hope y'all enjoying this so far. Like I said, I was not planning on doing this, but once I was able to get it pulled up, I was like, well, why not? Let's just come on here and do this. And I was actually planning on here, I was planning to come on here later and just recap yesterday. Day 1 of the NFL Combine. Also, recap the women's college basketball games from last night, which I still would do that. Like I said, earlier I gave y'all my winners from the Combine. At some point later, I'll talk about my losers from the Combine. And then I will recap the women's college basketball games from last night. All in this stream, y'all. We'll do it in this stream. So.
And that vertical has already done so.
Yeah, that's insane.
That is that.
Thank you for sharing this. Welcome. How the O-line already went. No, they go on Sunday. The O-line goes on Sunday. Yep. O-line goes on Sunday. Y'all let it go. Pretty Schrager right there. Good morning, football.
We're going to be in the facility. Doing a quick poll here. There are a lot of coaches who are not here. We're seeing the ones who are Antonio Pierce, Mike McDaniel, Harbaugh, Peyton, of course. Interesting. Robert Saleh of the Jets has not been here all week.
Wow, Robert Saleh's not there. It's crazy. No, Sean McVay's not there. Wow, why is Robert Saleh not there?
The running backs
Considering all the help the Jets need, they need some O-line help. DJ James again.
Run on that one. I mean, so it makes sense if 10th overall he's coming in to do the interviews with the offensive lineman, because that's what makes sense, right? If you've got Aaron Rodgers pushing 40, coming back from the Achilles, you need to protect him.
Do y'all think Marvin Harrison Jr. is the best player in this draft class? Because me personally, I do.
Right? Didn't they also
They talked to a couple quarterbacks.
Now that's not saying I know he's not gonna go number one, but I think he's the best player in this draft
For
class.
the future, it would seem like this is an all-in year that you want to, help support.
You do,
him.
yeah. Me too, man. Yep. Yeah. I just think, Marvin Harrison Jr. My comp for him is Amari Cooper / Julio Jones. That's really my comp.
So let's see what they're able to get accomplished.
Like this dude, man, he's a new house route runner. He has the length of a Julio, the length and physicality of a Julio, but the route runner of Amari Cooper.
That would then free them up to, hey, if one of these were to fall to
Which
us,
position to you think is the deepest? Man, I think the wide receiver class is the deepest class, because you're talking about, obviously, we know that we got the top guys, right? Marvin Harrison Jr., Roma Dunze, Malik Neighbors, Brian Thomas Jr. Then you got guys like Ladd McConkey, Adonai Mitchell, Troy Franklin, even like Brendan Rice. I mean, there's a lot of good wide receivers in this draft class. Javon Baker out of UCF. Like, there's a lot of good wide receivers, and that position is just super deep, super deep. Jalen Polk out of Washington. So it's just,
Those four positions I find very interesting, DJ.
Yeah,
Pez Walker out of UNC, Roman Wilson, Johnny Wilson. I mean, it's a deep class for wide receivers.
Side of the ball, right? So to get here and
very deep class for wide receivers, man.
Is going to be offense. They have got to get a better product out there in the field, and they've got to find a way to keep their quarterback and Aaron Rodgers healthy.
That's what I think. I think wide receiver is the deepest position in this draft class. Like I said earlier, though, too, the DBs, there's a lot of great ones as well. Which I'm a Titans fan, so for me, that's music to my ears, because we need corners and we need wide receivers. So. Also, obviously, we need O-line as well, but yeah, we need corners and we need wide receivers. So yeah, for that to be a deep class is great for us, because we need it, man. We need it.
Well, listen, I mean, while we're watching these drills right here, I'm just putting that out there. That
hey, Titans fan, hey, what's up, man? What's up? That's what. Hey, yeah. Yeah, man. What's up with you, man? Titans fan in the building. Like that. Man, we got a lot of needs on our team, but I mean, we have a lot of resources to upgrade this roster in a tremendous way. And I really believe we will do that. So, yeah, welcome, man. I don't think I've ever seen you on my channel before, but if you're new, welcome to the channel, my brother.
Not the guy that you
man, I gotta ask you this, man. One, who's your favorite Titans player of all time? And then two, how do you feel about Brian Callahan and this new coaching staff we have assembled?
Honestly, I saw that they're interviewing all these top flight quarterbacks. I'm like, what's up with that? Like, what gives?
I think you do. I think you have to do your homework when you have a top 10 pick and you don't have the long term secured, and you see if somebody blows you away, and if somehow one of them were to fall in your lap. It's not
let's see
what
what DB's gonna do.
Long gone.
That's what I'm saying. They're not going to fall at 10. So if you're,
I mean, they're not going to trade up for a quarterback. I think that's in case we're sitting here at 10, and maybe one of these top guys that we love. We're to fall into.
I'm not sure who they're talking about. They said something about the team trading up. Sorry, I'm not sure who they've been talking about. But
it's going to be a sprint for 2 years, and they're going to pick every piece they can to help Aaron Rodgers, see if they can go.
Oh, they're talking about the Jets. Okay, because I just heard Aaron Rodgers. Okay, they're talking about the Jets. Okay. Yeah, Jets need O-line help tremendously, and they need wide receiver help. But
what about the Giants at 6?
Yeah.
What are you hearing there, man?
There's a lot of whispers around here, just talking to people, and there's an expectation that if you're looking for a team that might jump, that be anxious to move up and make something happen.
I can't see the Jets though, man. They really need. I mean, I know they need their future quarterback as well, but this isn't the draft class to get it. They go Brian Daboll, y'all.
On right now.
They go Shane Bowen. Hey, look at that. No huddle. They go two of our boys, huh? They go Tim Kelly and Shane Bowen. Oh man, I'm definitely glad Tim Kelly's in there. It's time for us to have an explosive offense. Steve in there, me and my friends, a picture of beer back in the day. It was okay.
Running right down the line, getting throws from each side.
Even in there, the late great Aaron McNair. Look at Brian Branch. Man, Brian Branch. I still can't believe he won the second round. He's gonna be a Pro Bowl level safety for years and years to come. Man, Lions killed with that draft class last year. Jack Campbell, Jahmyr Gibbs, Sam Laporte, and Brian Branch. Man, they killed it with that. They got 4 Pro Bowls and 1 draft class. That's what the Titans need to do. The new coaching staff is too early to judge, but they seem to have lots of potential. Yeah, they do. They really do. I like Denard Wilson, our new defensive coordinator, former DB's coach with the Ravens. I like him a lot, man. And then with Brian Callahan, I feel like we're going to have a very explosive offense. We're going to be passing that ball. It's a new era in Tennessee. Because we've never seen anything like this before. We're actually going to be a passing team. It's just crazy. But yeah, you're right. They do seem to have a lot of potential, and I just cannot wait to see it's the new concept that this team is going to have, both offensively and defensively.
Nicely done.
We go Terrion Arnold, man. Like I said, he's my number 3 ranked cornerback in this class. He has a lot of versatility, y'all. A lot of versatility. I think Terrion Arnold, I don't know if this is, kind of going a little far ahead, but I think as he gets later in his career, I can see him moving to safety just because of his versatility. We can't miss on our first 2 picks this year, man. We cannot. Man, we cannot, bro. That is the truth. That is the truth. We cannot afford to. There's a reason, big part of the reason that this roster is messed up the way it is because we just missed on so many picks. I even go back, I take it back all the way to 2016, and it was great, right? Because we took Jack Conklin. The only problem is we just signed Jack Conklin to a second contract, and Jack Conklin, he was good. He was definitely good. He was never like great, but he was good, though. He was a good tackle. But we could have stayed at pick 1 and just kept Jalen Ramsey. But hey, it's fine. He was a good tackle. In the second round, we had Derrick Henry. Third round, we had Kevin Meyer. The problem, though, in the second round, we took Kevin Dodd over Chris Jones and Xavier Howard. And we took Austin Johnson over Michael Thomas and Deion Jones. So that's the problem. Then 2017, right, we took Corey Davis. Okay, we could have had Marshawn Lattimore. Marshawn Lattimore's been one of the best cornerbacks in the league since he came into the league. Okay, then the pick 18, we took Adoree Jackson. Okay, instead of Adoree Jackson, we could have taken Tre'Davious White or TJ Watt. So, we missed on picks. 2018, Rashaan Evans. Come on. 2019 was really good for us. But one of our picks, our former GM, he traded A.J. Brown. Yes, Corey Davis was a big reach. He was a big reach. I will never forget that. I will never forget 2017, that draft. I was so upset. I was so mad, man. Seriously, I was ticked off when we did that. I wanted us to take Marshawn Lattimore or Jamal Adams. But I wanted us to take Marshawn Lattimore because we needed a true lockdown corner. I mean, that was the year we were coming off going 9-7. But we really didn't have a lockdown corner, Yeah, Jason McCourty, Paris Cox. I'm like, no, we need to get a number 1 cornerback in Tennessee. So I wanted us to take Marshawn Lattimore. But when we took Corey Davis, I was like, oh, man, why are we doing that? At 5th overall, he was not a top 5 player. Everyone knew that anybody, let's be honest, anybody that remembers that class, did you really have Corey Davis as a top 5 player in that draft class? No, you didn't. Corey Davis was not a top 5 player in that draft class. He was a really good player, but he wasn't a top 5 player.
Kind of the mark you want to just make sure you can get over that 180. He's not a big guy.
We did need a wide receiver in the year we took Corey Davis. Yes, that is true. We did need one. I just felt like taking him at 5th overall was just too high, considering that Marshawn Lattimore was on the board. And unfortunately for us, I mean, Marshawn Lattimore should have been a pick, right? Because, I mean, he's been a 4-time Pro Bowl cornerback. And you look at this team now, what does this team still need? Corners. So, but, hey, that's why John Robinson is no longer the GM. That's why we have Rand Carthon running the show, and we're hoping he'll make better picks. I mean, last year, look at the picks he made. Tajay, Will Levis, Pete Skoronski, Josh Wiley look pretty good so far. I mean, it looks like he got our future quarterback, running back, guard, and backup level tight end in the same draft class. It's pretty good first draft for a GM. So
parents no longer call him Malachi, not even when they're mad.
We pulled up the
Caitlin King, but yeah, so
on these
that's what we need to do. You're right though. We cannot miss on our first 2 picks. Whether we're gonna go receiver and then O-line, or we're gonna go O-line and receiver. We couldn't even go corner. Like honestly, I think with the 7th overall pick, we could go corner. We could. It's really all depending on what we're doing free agency. It really does. Because there's a lot like a guy like Quinyon Mitchell who I really like. I mean, we could take him at 7th overall, right? Now it might seem crazy to say, but corner is also a big need for this team.
I could see him.
Oh, he is moving.
But in listening to Brian Callahan and Rand Carthon's comments the other day, it seems like they could be leaning towards taking a wide receiver with the first pick. Quinyon Mitchell, I'll look at him. Just smooth.
Again, Rich, he's my 15th player, but if you're sitting there and you need a corner and you're picking in the top 10, I wouldn't feel bad about it.
I just heard what Dan Jeremiah said. He said, if you need a corner, you're picking top 10.
There's a possibility that we go through
probably should think about taking them. And Titans are one of those teams. The Chargers are also one of those teams. That would be a big surprise if the Chargers took him at 5, but the Chargers need secondary help. The Titans need secondary help. The Falcons need secondary help. So, yeah. Watch out for Quinyon Mitchell. Y'all just watch out for a corner for the Titans. We could go that route as well at 7. You really could. Now, I wouldn't be mad about it at all. Depending on what we do in free agency, though, obviously. That's what it comes down to, right? What do we do in free agency? What position do we really target? What position do we really target?
Mitchell's had a good day.
No doubt.
Those are guys in your top 15.
I met Mr. Monday Night Football a couple months ago at the airport. Mr. Monday Night, hey. We good, man. Yeah, shout out to Keith Bullitt. You know what you're talking about. I just described. Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate it, brother. Welcome to the family, man. Know her to football. Hello, Titans fan. Yeah, man. I put out a lot of content on here. So, yeah, welcome, man. Welcome. And obviously, like I said, I'm a huge Titans fan, so. You allow him to take a picture with him, yeah. Mr. Monday Night, Keith Bullitt.
When the ball's behind you on this
okay, there we go. But yeah, Keith Bullitt, man. Titans legend for sure. Shaw Smith-Wade, I like him. Shaw Smith-Wade had a good Senior Bowl too.
He got a delayed throw on the second throw there.
Actually, he had a really good Senior. I said he had a really good Senior Bowl. Yeah, like I said, don't be surprised if the Titans take a corner at pick 7 because we definitely need that. Man, we only had 6 interceptions last year, which is god awful. And Rand Carthon did say that this team needs playmakers on both sides of the ball, and he's absolutely correct.
Good job making the correction and then turn it up the field. Here you go.
We need playmakers at wide receiver, and we need playmakers at corner. What do you think about trading back in the first round if both tackles are gone? I wouldn't be opposed to that, considering that we don't have a lot of picks and we don't have a 3rd round pick. So I wouldn't be, opposed to doing that. I will say though that if Malik Neighbors or Rome Dunze, one of them is there, man, I feel like you gotta think long and hard about taking one of them though. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, and it is.
I really do. but there's a chance that both tackles could be gone. You're looking at, I mean, we know the first 3 picks are more than likely going to be quarterbacks. The Cardinals, it seems like they're going to take Marvin Harrison Jr. And then the Chargers, that's going to be the first kind of question mark, because the Chargers, they could go receiver, they could go corner, they could go O-line. So we don't really know what they're going to do yet. And then the Giants, I mean, well, we're hearing the Giants want to take a quarterback, but we don't, they could just be, all smoke and mirrors. So we don't really know. But they could go tackle as well, because Evan Neal so far, he hasn't really worked out for them, so they could go tackle. So yeah, there's a chance that both of the tackles are gone, and the Titans are there at pick 7 with their choice of Malik Neighbors, Rome Odunze, Brian Thomas Jr. are one of the corners. So it would definitely be a long process, because we don't know what they would think. They might be like, well, you know what, since both of the tackles are gone, let's just trade back. Or they might say, you know what, let's go ahead and get one of these top corners or top receivers. But I wouldn't be mad if we end up trading back, because we do need to somehow get some more picks on this team. Because obviously, the Titans have a ton of holes on this roster, and we're trying to fill as many of those holes as we can this year, not just in free agency, but also in the draft. So, yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to that. Quinyon Mitchell staying like basically on the straight line. Incredible ball production. But yeah, I wouldn't be mad with that, man. I would not be mad with it at all.
Great hands there to finish. Here's Puka. Mentioned him being the fastest.
Puka Nacua.
Up on that list. Another one who had a monster rookie year.
Yeah, he did have a monster rookie year. I heard yesterday that the Titans could be interested in this offensive tackle, Mekhi Becton. Now, here's the thing about Mekhi Becton. Mekhi Becton, obviously up to this point, he's been a bust, right? I think everyone would agree that Mekhi Becton has been a bust. And this past season, he gave up 12 sacks. The same number of sacks that Andre Dillard gave up. Now, what I will say is this, though. Mekhi Becton still has all those physical traits that a lot of us like when he came out in 2020. 6'7", 363. Right, he can really move. The problem with him is one, staying healthy. Because there's been a problem here. One, staying healthy.
That's a different story. It's why we're here.
And I think working on his technique. Now, it helps that we have Bill Callahan, who's the best offensive line coach in the league. It helps that we have him. But I still would tell people, hey, just, let me turn it down right now. But I still would tell people, hey, just don't think that Bill Callahan can just make anybody all-pro level tackle if that guy does not have the talent. So we just want to throw that out there. Yeah, there is a rumor that the Titans are interested in Mekhi Becton. So
these young men have worked so hard, and tonight their dreams come true.
If the price was right, hey, I wouldn't mind it. But I don't think, even if we sign Mekhi Becton, I don't think that means he will automatically come in here and be a starter for us. So we just have to see how things play out. But we just have to kind of see how things end up playing out. But yeah, we have a lot of needs on this team, though, man. A lot of needs on this roster, boy.
Find the comforts of home at Tapley Suites.
Surf and turf at Surf and Shed. 2 for $6 at Arby's.
With the Wells Fargo Active Cash Card, you earn 2% cash back.
For the Titans, we're competing not only with the team in our division, but we're competing with the entire AFC as a whole. Obviously, our division has become incredibly hard because of the young players that these teams in our division have acquired. Just looking at the Texas, C.J. Stroud and Will Anderson Jr. and Jalen Petrie and Derek Stingley Jr., Christian Harris, Nico Collins, and Tank Dell. Then the Colts, I mean, they got Anthony Richardson, Josh Downs, Alec Pierce, you know, still got JT Jonathan Taylor there, so Quentin Nelson. Then the Jaguars, you know, with Trevor Lawrence and Travis Etienne. There goes Terry Arnold, y'all, but Travis Etienne, Calvin Ridley and the crew. So, yeah, I mean, we got to, you know, we got a lot of catching up to do with the teams in our division, but I also got a lot of catching up to do with the teams in our conference. I think we need inside linebackers too. Yeah, we definitely need inside linebackers. Yeah, that's a fact. That is a fact. Yeah, we do. Look at that. Look at Queen. I mean, look at Terry Arnold. Man. Nice back pedal up. There you go. Now go get it. Yep. We know he has great balls because, man, this man had 5 interceptions this year on the season. Look at this, y'all. He's just so fluid in his movement, man. And this is a guy, y'all, that when he came into college, he wasn't even playing corner. He was playing safety. But the way he moves, you would think he's been playing corner all his life. But, yeah, you were right, no huddle. We definitely need inside linebackers as well, man. We really do. Because Azeez Al-Shaair, I would honestly say he was pretty solid for us. You know, he was. But, you know, we still need more. And there's a chance. There's a chance Azeez might not be back. I mean, I kind of hope he comes back, but I don't know. He might not come back. You know, we don't really know. He might not. Is Arnold better than Kool-Aid? I think so. Personally, I think Terry Arnold is better. That's just in my opinion. I think he is better. I think Kool-Aid has a lot of great physical traits. I just think he hasn't put it all together yet. Where to me, Terry on, like he's right there now. I'm like, man, he's ready to go right now. I think Kool-Aid, it might take him a year or two. I think he could be good. I just don't think he's ready to go right now. Like I said, he has all the physical traits, though. Don't get me wrong, he does. The size, the length, the speed. And he's very tenacious as a player. I just think Terry on, I think right now he's a better player right now.
You told me you were manifesting in your journal today that, you know, this is what you've been preparing for. But did you hear from Miss Terry? Because she used to text you before games and give you...
Turn yourself so we listen to Terry Arnold a little bit.
Right before I came out here, I told her it was just like another game. She said, you should be blessed. You're highly favored. And just go out there and give it your all. And she said, Coach Saban, I mean, with his new role, NFL Network, College Game Day, he's preparing for the draft and things like that. But just the encouraging words for her, they're just like old times.
Yeah. You know, we shared all your picks, and your mom, Tamala's in there, right? We sent a shout out to her, all your love, but send a message to Mom.
Mom, if you're watching this right now, your son just wants to tell you how proud he is of you. You had me at a young age, and you overcame a lot of adversity. People were doubting you. People were counting you out. And honestly, Mom, like I always tell you, you raised a star. So zoom in right here. Zoom in. Y'all right there.
Look right in the camera.
I just want to say, Tamala Arnold, I love you. I mean, I'm right here. The whole world is watching. And I'm blessed to have you as a mom. Like I said, you overcame a lot. And with that being said, I'm going to continue to keep shining, just how you raised me to be. I'll never forget where I came from. Tallahassee, Florida. It's a hard place to make it out of. And everybody watching this back at home, I hope you're proud of me, because I gave it my all. Y'all tune in to Pro Day because it's going to be a show. Like I said, right here, the Combine, I had to come out here and compete. But this was just a warm-up. I was kind of getting my feet wet.
Okay, so you had me in tears and you left me wanting
Hey,
more.
Will said about Terry Arnold. Will said about him.
Fantastic. Chris Rose,
Definitely, I'm going to be
what
watching
better
this Pro Day
note
to
to
see
send
him
it
do
to
it.
you on?
Amazing stuff, Stacey. I got to tell you, Tallahassee, the state of Florida, the entire country is proud of you, kid. Except for state
Terry
of
Arnold
Lightning.
gonna
That part
be,
we
he's
can
going to
look
be a
past.
great player the
Look
next
how
year.
more coming your way from Indy.
Like I said
What an
earlier, I think he
incredible
could play safety one day in his career. He's just that versatile. He's that versatile.
Say hello to future you. You made some bad money moves.
Yeah, y'all, let me turn this thing down a little bit.
No way will never see your fjords. All these places will never go. Here isn't us in Mexico.
Y'all, I will be right back. As always, thank you for tuning in to the Raven Law Sports Podcast live stream on the day.
Smarter financial decisions today. NerdWallet. Finance smarter.
The future is not just going to happen. You have to make it. And if you want a successful business, all it takes is an idea. And now becomes a future where you grew a dream into a reality. The all-new GoDaddy Aero. Put your business online in minutes with the power of AI.
So what is the next big thing? Well, Galaxy believes the next big thing is you.
Me?
Yes, look at you. You're open to experiment. You open your heart.
I have a play this weekend.
And with the power of Galaxy AI, you'll open even more possibilities and open your imagination. We're putting all that power in your hands. The next big thing is you.
Looking for a smarter way to mop? Try the Swiffer Power Mop. An all-in-one cleaning tool that gives you a mop and bucket clean in half the time. Our cleaning pad has hundreds of scrubbing strips that absorb and lock dirt away. And it has a 360-degree swivel head that goes places a regular mop just can't. So you can clean your home faster than ever. For a limited time, save $8 on Power Mop.
Every day, more dog people and more vets are deciding it's time for a fresh approach to pet food. They're quitting the kibble and kicking the cans and feeding their dogs dog food that's actually, well, food. Developed with vets, made from real meat and veggies, portioned for your dog, and delivered right to your door. It's smarter, healthier food. Get 50% off your first box at thefarmersdog.com/realfood.
They say you can't predict the future. But at the NFL Combine, you can show it to them. Be fast.
What's my definition of success?
Be skilled.
Listening to what your heart says.
Be strong.
Being brave enough to dream big.
Be next.
Believing in yourself when no one else does. It's amazing.
And make them remember your name.
And then he can really get down the seam.
You know what I miss?
We got.
I miss when Peter Schrager would give us tip rhyming facts. You remember that?
It's been too long.
Man, and speaking of women's college basketball, I need to get my hands on a Juju jersey.
How about some Cade Stover facts? He opted not to run his second 40, resting on that 4.65. I can guarantee you guys that if he wasn't here at the Combine, he would be on his farm. I mean, this is a real farmer. I actually asked him this week, get the shot again. There
Yeah,
it
I
is.
couldn't tell.
Boom.
There's a real farmer. Look at that.
Oh, man. So I said, what's the hardest part of farm life? Because you play football and you're going to play in the NFL. And he said when something breaks, and it's usually the feed grinder, and it's usually when he's driving it, and that's when the chain falls off the back and hangs off the auger swing. So that's a real thing.
Nice.
And then listen to this. I asked him what his favorite chore is on the farm. And he said he loves making hay. He loves cutting hay. He loves baling hay. He said as long as he's on a hay mound or a hay stack, he's in heaven. And he said, quote, Rich, I'll be all right.
He should be a Patriot. You know why? Because he could play on the same line as City South. Right?
Nice.
I'm out.
Very well done. What does it help with the cow when you massage it? Is that an answer I don't want?
Come on, everybody likes a massage. Come on. By the way, it's so funny you say that, and then T-Man, our producer, is like, bring in Ian, please, as if he's going to give us information.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Ian, what else you have, man?
Well, Rich, I will tell you that I've talked to a lot of sources about this. Massaging a cow is actually very difficult. I've lived in my wife's house in Mississippi.
Nice.
There's certainly cows there, big cattle. And it's difficult. Now, I think that is one way to differentiate one prospect from another is how well do they massage the cow, which seems like a euphemism, but is actually what we're talking about. Anyway, we have been watching for the last couple of days the Chattering Helmets promoing free agency frenzy, which is, you know, so much of what this week is about is everyone gearing up for free agency. So we'll go through some of the big names.
All right, y'all, let's listen up to what Ian's going to say.
With Chris Jones, maybe the biggest, literally biggest, free agent out there, the all-pro for the Kansas City Chiefs, and the fact that they may end up trading with L'Jarius Sneed after giving him the franchise tag, opening up some money. It's a very good sign for Chris Jones. If Justin Madubuike from the Ravens gets tagged, then he will no doubt be the highest paid defensive tackle. How high does he get is a matter for another day, but certainly someone the Chiefs would like to keep home. Baker Mayfield is another big-time free agent coming. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have been engaged in negotiations with Baker Mayfield.
Probably going to make a little bit more than the force or whatever he ended up making last year. Certainly played it out. Certainly.
Yeah, he did. I think Baker's saying. I mean, they should keep him though. He did really ball out.
To re-sign him. If they don't get it done, I know
He went off the books was like a 4-5-1 team. Man, they ended up going around the playoff.
A huge mark at the Minnesota.
Got very close to the NFC Championship.
Re-sign him. If that does not happen, I know there are already several teams looking for Cousins, guys.
All right, yeah, and then obviously Mike Evans, he's going to be out there as well. There's
Brock Bowers.
There's Brock Bowers. Tons of food for thought going into tomorrow's big day with the quarterbacks and wide receivers and running backs because
I mean, I get why Brock Bowers not doing this. I mean, what does he have to prove? Just put the tape on, right? Like. There's nothing he has to prove on him doing these on-field drills, y'all, not gonna change how most of us feel about Rob Bowers. We know he's one of the best tight end prospects ever. So
talk about the athleticism. It's the run after catch that is his absolute calling card. Here it is. Watch him just bounce off tackles. He is so physical and so strong. There are people at the Georgia program said he could have been our best running back if we just made him a full-time running back and lined him up in the backfield.
What a grab that.
This shake, here's the adjustment on that back shoulder.
I know some Titans fans that want Brock Bowers. The only problem is we don't need a tight end. We really need a wide receiver. Man, Brock Bowers, he is a generational prospect at tight end. He really is.
He is impressive. And my comparison was Dallas Clark, but Dallas Clark with a jetpack strapped to his back.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, I'm like, Dallas Clark now. I'm like, Dallas Clark was never that fast like that. And he had the route running that Brock Bowers did. Now, I get it was a different time when Dallas Clark played because he played back in like the early 2000s, so it was different. But I'm like, yeah, Dallas Clark definitely doesn't have the speed and the route running of Brock Bowers.
Second name on that list, that's Kyle Pitts. I want to bring that up. How much does the fact that Pitts from the SEC with that sort of score and that sort of tape on the eye in the sky from Florida, and the fact that we have yet to see significant production from Pitts, how does that play into this kid, even though he has nothing to do with him?
I think with Kyle Pitts, it's because the offense he played in so far.
It's a reason why, Rich, he's my 7th highest rated player, and you do these mock drafts, and I've had him going 15. I think I even had him going all the way to 18 at one point in time, because teams are looking at that going, I can find these tight ends in the 2nd, 3rd round, the Sam Laportas that are out there each and every year. And then when the premium has been paid at the top of the draft in those top 10 picks, they haven't been home runs with those picks. Kyle Pitts is the most talented tight end I've ever evaluated. I put a huge grade on him. But at the end of the day, you're still dependent on who's throwing you the football, and they haven't had that nailed down so far during his career. And the savings, last thing on this, the savings you get, if I take a receiver in the top 10, I'm saving, up to $20 million what I have to pay at the top of the market. The top tight ends are making way less than that, so it's a money thing as well.
Okay, so we'll be right back. We'll get Stacy's 2 cents on all this, and then the first on-field drills of the tight end group, the first offensive group to get out on the field at Lucas Oil at this combine.
We're heading to the beach for another Twisted Tea drop. We're surprising real Twisted Tea fans who love this smooth and
I don't know if y'all heard, like, Caitlin Clark is declaring for the draft. He announced on yesterday. Makes sense. I mean, she's going to be a number 1 overall pick. So.
Might be our best kept secret. Slow cooked, responsibly raised beef, seasoned with garlic and cumin. Hand shredded for fall to fork tenderness. Chipotle's braised beef barbacoa. If you know, you know.
Is this time yet? It's time. I'm starting time for dinner. Oh, terrific.
Donating pet food is one of the many ways you can help families in your community. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
Order Pizza Hut now and get a free large pizza later. That's a free pizza on your next order. So you can pizza now, then pizza again. Free pizza means your next dinner is covered. Your future self will thank you. Get it while it's hot. Only at Pizza Hut.
Metro! Attention, all students. Today, I'm calling on the trendsetters and the underdogs. The ones that were told they were too much, too small, too loud, or not loud enough. In this game, there's a position for everybody. We run and we throw.
We jump and we fly.
This game right here is our game. 1, 2, 3.
Surf and Turf and Surf and Shed. 2 for $6 at Arby's.
File with a TurboTax expert for 100% accurate taxes, guaranteed.
I tell y'all what, man, I cannot wait. I know I've said this a couple times, but I'm serious. I cannot wait for the women's, even just these tournaments, like the conference tournaments. They're gonna be some real competitive.
Same video API that does this.
Look at the SEC, man. The SEC
can
is
also
key.
do this.
I was looking about South Carolina, LSU.
Build powerful
You got Ole
experiences
Miss,
with
you
the
got
Vonage video
Lady
API.
Volunteers, you got Alabama,
Find your next
you got
possibility.
Vanderbilt.
Cars.com. Where to
But then look at the ACC. Obviously, you got Virginia Tech, and Notre Dame, and Louisville, and Florida State, and Syracuse, NC State. Big Ten, you know, you got Iowa and Ohio State. Pac-12, you got Stanford, USC, UCLA, Utah. So,
Colorado State showing
those games are going to be very entertaining.
Theo Johnson, Penn State.
Again, they don't want to see all-out speed here. That is not Tanner McLaughlin right there, but they do want to see you just track the ball over your shoulder. So there'll be time for them to open it up a little bit. This is not that time. Just let's see,
There's
nice and easy.
McLaughlin.
Can you track it?
That was Trey Knox of South Carolina
You got
sneaking in there. And there's Tip
And yeah. Obviously, I'm excited about the NCAA tournament. I'm
Yeah, just to put a button
very
on
excited
Brock
about
Bowers not participating
the
today.
conference
Rich, when I asked him
tournament.
yesterday if he was going to go today and what might he do, I think
Just
he
as long as they
really
put
wanted to.
USC on TV, I'm gonna be okay. They don't, I'm gonna be really mad.
Obviously today he decided not to. And a reminder, he had the high ankle sprain in October of 23. He had the tightrope surgery. So maybe just being, a little extra cautious and understanding his pro day is coming up at Georgia on March the 13th.
March the 13th. I mean,
it's not that far away.
But by the way, so Georgia Pro Day is the first day of the new league year, as if everybody doesn't have enough to do. Georgia's got the pro day on the new league year. Happy new league year, everybody.
I remember during the scouting days where scouts, in between little lulls in the pro day, would huddle up and say, "Did you guys sign anybody?" No, you didn't sign.
Is that how it works?
Oh yeah,
I love it. Mr. Hughesdale going through it. Oh, we're getting sleds. Remember Darnell Washington destroyed one last year? He took Fred the sled straight out,
But
man.
Fred's back.
Okay, what do we got here?
Blocking explosion. If we're going to show a blocking drill, I'm guessing it's going to be one George Kittle is going to be the example.
George Kittle. Kittle.
There he is.
You are correct.
All right, can you drive your hips? Can you roll your hips?
Look at George.
Throw those hands.
Look at George Kittle, y'all. That's a young George Kittle. Look at that.
Pumping. We've seen this. You saw it in the
That's
playoffs.
2017 right there.
Saw it in the regular
Remember that tight end class, y'all? George Kittle, O.J. Howard, Evan Ingram, Jonnu Smith, all them won in 2017.
Got a foot up in the air, so then he twists his ankle a little bit, and if you lose your balance against George
I
Kittle,
ain't gonna lie though, O.J. Howard been a bust,
Now I
but
want you to come off
yeah.
and stand the thing up, okay? I want you to come off and drive it with great leverage, okay? And accelerate your feet, okay? Great leverage and accelerate your feet. Make sure you maintain your leverage and accelerate your feet. Are we good on that? All right, be physical, okay? And then I'll break you, okay? But the KSB Ted Hut, you drive that sled until I break you, okay? Then now, so AJ, you'll be up first, okay? All right? And then who's next? Jaheim, you'll be lined up, ready to go, okay? Ready to go on next one, all right? So again, we go from AJ to Jaheim right there, and then hey, the next guy's getting ready to go while he's going. Are we good? All right, let's go. Let's get a breakout real quick, all right?
Hey,
Let's be physical, okay?
It's good to see a Cowboys coach at the combine. Right?
There you go.
There are some of them.
Correct.
All right.
The difference between you.
What's up, Coach? If Mike McCarthy's out there watching back at the Metroplex. That's Lunda Wells of the Cowboys running through the block explosion drill. Said they don't want to see him pick it up and throw it.
No, drive it. Keep your feet moving. Difference between me and Rich is Rich gets to sign football on a stick. If I try and sign this sled, I'll get in trouble for destruction of property.
Nice. A.J. Barner of Michigan.
He's a good blocker. He should be good at this. He's done a lot of it at Michigan. Really, really wide with his base.
Into the sled. Bring those feet into the sled. We're not chopping them in place. Bring them into the sled.
Culp's not the biggest guy, but he is a good blocker on tape. You got to move it there. Get your feet going. We'll see this differently with linemen, you know, just with the size and the power those guys
And
have.
plus, you know, nowadays, a lot of these Titans coming to the league, they're not great run blockers.
Further back.
Correct. If you get tilted up, you're in trouble.
Like that.
It digs into the ground. You're not going very far.
So that's that back part of Fred, right?
That's right.
If you treat Fred right, you can move Fred, right?
You just got to be on the level with
There you go. Right there. Theo got it done.
Theo.
Fred appreciates being on the level, is what you're saying.
Correct. Trey Knox. We did not see Knox run, correct?
We did not.
Yeah. All right, Tanner McLaughlin here has had a good day running.
Oh, he's
See how
gonna
he
flip
does.
it over.
A little careful.
Don't pick it up. All right, here's Tip Ryman.
He should be good at this. He finishes dudes in the run game.
There you go.
Yeah.
The way you sled the Fred.
Yep. That's it.
Yeah, it's the best. That's the best one we've seen so far, y'all.
Country.
Marshall Tatum said, "Move that thing, man." Got a little too high right there in his stance.
I apologize.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Peter. I didn't mean to.
I'm here. I'm happy. That's everything I wanted.
I didn't mean to stray out of my lane into yours.
Peter, I'll get out of the way. Go ahead. I'm the official beat writer for Tip Ryman this weekend, and I am so
Pretty
pleased.
good,
That was
pretty
amazing,
good,
guys.
pretty good.
Back to you, Charles.
Thank you. By the way,
Follow you at tipryman.com.
was that the loudest ovation we've ever heard at a combine for a sled moving situation?
This is good here. Span 4.
Nice.
DJ, since you and Rich have a great.
There you go, man. I want to see some blocking tight ends out here. You still got to be able to block as a tight end. You know, this is a passing league now.
Flat back, doesn't it? Like you're gonna love this guy.
There you go. Oh yeah.
Stover.
Hey man.
There you go. It's starting to warm up a little bit, y'all.
Massaging a cow translates to this drill.
I clearly.
Is that what I just took away from that?
I think that's clearly.
Jared Wiley.
That sled's not going to produce milk, though.
That guy's never met a cow.
Guys, I have a theory about the massaging the cow.
What is it?
It's to increase his grip with his hands. You know?
I thought you were going somewhere else there. So that's good.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. I need some height weight stats on Fred the Sled. You want to give it to David?
Well, I think we had one plate, so
it's one plate.
I think Fred might put on some weight before Sunday.
Okay. Here's Tip. Look at Tip.
Flat back.
Yeah, you moving that bad boy, y'all. You moving it.
There he is. We talk about hat and hands. There you go.
Yeah, he moving that.
Face right in there.
Oh, here's Stover. Look at Stover. He almost made butter out of that cow. Look at that.
Nice. Oh, we got the gauntlet coming up. Speaking of Sam Laporta.
Sam Laporta, man, what a rookie year he had. He broke all the Lions franchise records for a tight end, didn't he? Year one.
And that is something we saw on the combine field, and it translated over.
Like I said earlier, I cannot believe you got to give Brad Holmes a lot of credit, man. He got 4 Pro Bowl players in one draft class.
Look at it, Justin on
right.
On that, or the ball on that.
Ron Branch, Jahmyr Gibbs, Sam Laporta.
So Wiley's the prototype.
And Jack Campbell.
You're just jogging through, Jared. You're just jogging through. We all just stay here.
That's insane.
Hey, hold that line.
4 Pro Bowl players. Because I feel comfortable in saying that Jack Campbell and Ryan Branch are going to be Pro Bowlers very soon.
We talked about it with the
We know Jahmyr Gibbs and Sam Laporta. They were voted as Pro Bowlers this year. So,
with the receivers.
Wow. Shout out to Brad Holmes. The job he's doing.
Stay on that line. Get moving.
Here's Barner. Nice gauntlet here. There we go.
He's a really solid blocker. Michigan didn't get a lot of balls his way.
Well, Colston Loveland took a lot of them.
He's a stud.
You'll be seeing him here at the combine.
Make sure we're seeing that first ball.
One day. Jaheim Bell.
Culp.
CSB.
Culp is really almost like a tweener between a wide receiver and a tight end. He can really go. weaving a little bit here. Nice catches. Hands. Run. Those low balls for a 6'6" tight end CD are the tough ones here.
They'll test your bend, won't they?
Yeah, it's not an easy catch.
I bet Tip Ryman can go down and get it.
Go.
There he is. Schrags, you want to take this one?
I'm just watching poetry in motion.
It is clean. That's a big really tight end, really smooth.
I mean,
dude, he's been killing it.
He's awesome.
271 pounds.
Yeah.
Like, legit.
There's a big Tip contingent here. Maybe, honestly, they're all wearing orange up there. I'm wondering if that's family or something for him.
Call that section the tip jar right there.
You sent it.
This is a tough kid. He wore number 34 because he was a walk-on and then didn't ever bother to change his number. It's like, that's who I am. I'm going to embrace it and let's roll.
I think the Sennett family just cheered that one on.
He was a big-time youth hockey player, too. I like
nice, man. You tight ends doing a really nice job, y'all. They're going straight down the line, too.
I can go for that.
Hey, Stokes should do really well in
His
this.
official 40 time of 4.47. That's the fourth fastest tight end.
Yeah, he did. I'm like, yeah, he should, because he can really catch.
So there's that.
Good for him. And we're going to see his teammate tomorrow. We're going to see a bunch of his teammates tomorrow. 3 wide receivers from the Huskies. Workout led by Roma Dunze. He's going to run fast as well.
Not going to lie to you. National championship night. Rome put a lot of fear in me sitting on my couch.
I missed him a couple times.
I know.
Here we go. We got the tracker going.
There we go.
Let's crank it up. Oh, we got over 23 miles per hour for Big Theo.
You tell him to run. He listened to.
Yeah, let's go. Here's Big Ryman. Oh, staying right down the line here.
Tim popped up to Tip popped up there at about 20 some odd miles an hour, and here's Stover.
22. Kind of geared down there at the end. Ryman. Smooth.
Look at him go.
Peter and him are going to start a podcast. You can find it anywhere you get your podcasts.
Yeah, we almost 4 hours in. Y'all still awake?
I'm a big Old Trapper fan. Not bigger than that. I love Old Trapper. I love how tender it is. Don't forget
Y'all
the
still
Woods
awake,
Road
man?
flavors. What about the clear bag? That shows you exactly what you're getting. Savory beef. Quality ingredients. I'm their biggest fan. I'm their
Old Trapper, what's your beef?
Will you sign my bag? A tattoo.
What's up at DQ? 2 sauced and tossed chicken strip baskets. All white meat chicken in your choice of wing famous flavors like honey barbecue or new Parmesan garlic. Hurry in. Wing your flavor is at DQ. DQ. Happy tastes good.
Hi, I'm Peyton Manning, and I'm partnering with the American Red Cross this year to tackle blood shortages. Giving blood's important because every 2 seconds, someone actually needs blood, and unfortunately, only like 3% of the U.S. population donates. So we have to step up to give and to make sure there's plenty of blood available for those in need. Visit redcrossblood.org to get in the game and make an appointment to give.
My name is Bobby Wagner, linebacker for the Seattle Seahawks. Technology has changed from 2012. When I first got in the league, we would look at printed paper. There wasn't as many shots and angles of the plays. The surface changed the game. When we come to the sideline and look at the surface, it allows us to look at the plays that just happened. Give us the opportunity to see what the offense is doing to us. So we're able to communicate and tap back into the game and know what they're going to do next play.
I'm Sandra, this is Jorge, and we were adopted in 2019. I remember when they first came to us, Michael was already a teenager. The whole cliche of they're so lucky to have you guys, and it's the other way around. They have changed our family for the better. They chose to love us. They didn't have to. They chose us. Family.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org.
Catch all your favorite offseason content on NFL Plus. Stream exclusive offseason coverage from the NFL Scouting Combine, the NFL Draft, free agency, and more. Access NFL Plus today on the
All right, I'm
NFL
back.
app.
Tonight, NFL Total Access is your official post-combine headquarters. So when the drills are done in Indy, stay right here to find out who won day 2 and what quarterback is about to steal the show on day 3. That's tonight at 9 Eastern.
We need to do a channel collab. Okay. Yeah, I'll be down with that.
At the combine, they just ran the
Oh,
gauntlet
yeah.
the other way during the commercial break, and we just saw something we've never seen at a gauntlet. We've seen many times where a guy thinks that the last throw, or the second to last throw, is the last throw.
Correct.
And he'll run up the field, and then that is the end of a drill. So Dallin Holker thought it was the end of the drill and held on to the ball that he shouldn't have held on to, and then realized, wait a minute, there's one more. I'll just catch that with one hand.
Fantastic.
And he's now got 2 footballs he's running with. We've never
Yeah, I ain't never seen it.
before,
Twins.
ever.
He's carrying twins. He's got a baby in each arm. That was phenomenal.
I got to see that one more time. So again, like, he thought the second
was
to last
done.
throw was the last throw.
But then to not panic and not ditch the other ball, once he realizes
He's like, all right, that's
I'm
the end of the
tucking,
drill.
I'm
No.
done. Oh, wait, peripheral vision. Here comes another one. Why get rid of the other
And
one?
look at this. Look at the coach right there, top right. He's just like,
What's happening?
what's happening?
Yeah, what's going on?
That's fantastic. That's the equivalent of a bat flip. Is what that is right there.
Next person in line will be the
That's talent, man.
Left-handed stance and a 3-point start.
And that's taking lemons and making lemonade, or chicken salad, right? You had chicken salad there.
I know. He caught 6 touchdowns this season. He caught 2 on that one drill. That was impressive.
Wow.
On you. There you go.
Okay, so now here comes the route tree, starting with the flat route.
Let's get going here.
Push hard for
See
3,
these
fellas,
guys
and turn over your inside shoulder.
get going. He wants him to get going for 3 and then turn over. That's a tough catch.
Okay, Jim did.
Bill, nicely done. Culp has been the fastest one here and has done a nice job thus far. And
All right,
keeps it
now
going.
got to throw 2 at him. And this one doesn't seem to be can do it every time.
Yeah.
All right, where's the other one?
That's the first.
That is, I mean, I'm still in awe of that one.
Good for him.
Theo Johnson.
I mean, talk about the vision, though, just to catch that out of the corner of your eye.
Because again, the gauntlet, you catch it and then you get rid of it.
Drop
so he
it.
clearly was holding on to it because he thought the drill was over.
The last one, you tuck it and go. That was awesome. Never know what you're going to see here.
8 points of pressure.
There you go.
It's got a cheering section here.
Good, Brad.
Do we call the
No, I'm good.
Do we call the podcast the tip sheet with Ryman and Schrager? Is that what we call it? Is that what we call the pod?
We're workshopping that one.
We still have time. A few more route tree drills here.
Jared Wiley. He's a long stride. When he gets going, man, he can eat up a lot of ground.
Yeah, we'll wait for 16. We'll be back in the bullpen.
If the 16 to come back.
Okay, here's the in routes now.
It's not a big group here, so I
No,
like that
it's
they're
not.
giving them a chance to catch their breath a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's not. It's not.
Gas them out.
Make sure we celebrate everybody, all right? Make sure we celebrate our
Not a lot of tight end.
everything that we do.
A little in cut here. And something you'll see every single Sunday. You'll see it every Saturday as well. It's a very popular route here. Get to the top of your route. See if you can sink and drop your weight. And efficient everything you do with your movement here on this route, and then get your head around, catch the football.
By the way, did you also hear what you're going to see on Saturdays now, or 2-minute warnings? Did you see that today?
No.
College football announced they're going to have 2-minute warnings. They're also going to have the green dot on the
Where
helmet.
they go?
That needs to happen.
Josh McDaniels. Oh my God, Josh McCown.
And there's Kevin O'Connell with his new quarterback coach, Josh McCown.
Kevin's going to stop by tomorrow.
Yeah. Question is, who's Josh McCown going to be coaching?
It's a great question.
It is a great question. Yeah.
See the nugget with him having coached Drake May in high school for 1
I
year.
don't know, because the Cousins,
Small world, man.
we are hearing a lot of rumors.
Garner to Bell.
Might not come back.
What do you mean by shoulders over when we just heard that?
So you keep your shoulders over your knees here. You don't want to get on your heels when you're getting to the top of the route. You don't want to lean back. You don't want to get too far forward either. You just want to be right over your shoulders, right over your toes, so to avoid slipping.
Just like that.
Shoulders over toes.
That's where the balance comes in.
That's it, Theo. Nice job. There you go.
Also, they'll say just keeping your legs underneath you. You just don't want to get too separated there. You're going to go down.
Shut it down. Nice job, sir.
Nice clean.
Speed. Go, Tim. Shoulders over. Good.
I like this kid.
Okay.
Charles, you with us down there? Have you watched McLaughlin?
Shut it down. Nice job. Nice job.
Get CD down there on the. We have Charles down there on the side.
I don't believe I see him down there.
Nice job. Nice job,
He's
Jake.
up there. There he is.
See him down
Catch him
there.
go.
He's on the 44-yard line.
Did we ever get Charles some coffee, by the way?
I hope we did.
Nice job. Hey, nice cut.
Oh, nice grab.
Nice cut.
Nice.
Speed. Shoulders over. Nice job. Nice shot, bro.
These guys are doing a nice job through this drill right now. See them catching the ball too, away from their body. Real natural feel to it.
Just over.
Those in-between ones are tough when you don't know whether you're going to get above the waist or below the waist. You kind of get in between, depending on how you flip your hands.
He's a redo now for Halker. There you go.
Nice.
Again, we have never seen. I don't know how many. I've lost track in the number of gauntlets we've seen over 20+ years.
I would dare say thousands.
We've never seen a guy think the drill's over. I'll hold on to that. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. Let me one hand the other and run with both. I've never seen that before.
I've never seen it either.
And I guess.
Oh,
he's checking it out.
Nicely done.
Nice. Yeah, that's right. He's got it all on a swivel today, huh?
Double-fisted in the gauntlet drill.
Just like most of the coaches in about 2 hours.
It's easy to think that all money managers are pretty much the same. But at Fisher Investments, we're clearly different.
Different how? You saw high commission investment products, right?
Nope, Fisher avoids them.
Well, you must earn commissions on trades.
Never at Fisher Investments.
Okay, then you probably sneak in some hidden and layered fees.
No, we structure our fees so we do better when clients do better. That might be why most of our clients come from other money managers.
It's been a really good day.
We're clearly different.
I love your dress.
Unlike the NFL Combine.
Thanks. I splurged a little because Liberty Mutual customized my car insurance and I saved hundreds.
Even if it does go on $15,000.
Did you hear that? I just said her first word. Can you say mama?
Liberty.
Can you say auntie?
Liberty.
How many people did you tell? Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, liberty, liberty. Liberty.
I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that we can get help. Let's see how far we can go. Love, your mind.
Sometimes I imagine what I'd write today for my dear friend Martin. I'd remind people that all hate thrives on one thing: silence. The people who will change the nation are those who speak out, who refuse to be bystanders, who raise their voices against injustice. When we stand up to silence, we stand up to all hate.
You've done the hard part. You quit smoking. Now do the easy part and get scanned for lung cancer. If you smoked, you may still be at risk, but early detection could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Friendly reminder that NFL Total Access follows our second night of NFL Scouting Combine coverage, reviewing everything that we've seen here and getting you ready for tomorrow's big day.
Yeah, it is a big day.
Running backs and wide receivers. And we're seeing the tight ends finish up here. Fred the Sled made his 2024 debut. He's now, I guess, he's requesting turn down service.
We'll rest up
for Sunday.
Yeah, we're ready to go Sunday. We get a day off. You see Josh McCown there, Rich. We referenced it a minute ago.
Yeah.
How about Josh Norris delivering for us a picture of Drake May on the left, Josh McCown, and then his son on the other side there. So everybody's going to be playing the connection game.
That's indeed. Look at that, huh?
Yeah, there he is. Like he knew that was coming, didn't you?
Right. Nice. Appreciate Josh sending that our way so we could pop it up there. So we'll get deep in that conversation tomorrow about what the Bears should do and where Justin Fields might wind up if the Bears.
Yeah, I think the Bears going to trade Justin Fields, like I said a couple of days ago.
What do the Patriots do?
They're going to trade him, and he's going to go to the Falcons.
Your second quarterback over Drake May. What's that evaluation? Where does J.J. McCarthy land? Where does Bo Nix land? Where does Penix Jr. land? What do the Vikings do at 11? What do the Broncos do at 12? What do the Raiders do at 13? What do the Giants do at 6? What do the Steelers do at quarterback? If they do anything at quarterback,
Give me Super Bowl for that.
Kind of hit on all.
Yeah, I know.
Cylinders here. Then there's the free agency with Kirk Cousins and his Achilles and Baker Mayfield.
Well, yeah, I cannot lie.
Russell Wilson.
Man,
he's not technically sitting out there yet, but we expect on the 17th.
I cannot wait till these tight ends get done. Because boy, 4 hours is a long time. I've never been live this long.
Not all those quarterbacks let but again, once again, an amazing wide receiver class that is very deep and very.
I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Can't wait till these tight ends get ready for the show. For real.
Fantastic. 1 Eastern time is when we start.
Kids, bro.
By Bell. Devin Culp again, 4th fastest 40 of any tight end in the last 20 combines.
It's going to be hard to overthrow him.
In the got lost in the lights potentially there.
A little bit short. It's a lot for these quarterbacks who've got to adjust from not knowing these guys at all and all the different speeds you have on hand here.
It's grabbed by a Hawker there.
Theo Johnson. Charles, he gains ground, man. He's so long.
Look out.
I think his process.
That was an underthrown ball anyways, though. He had to come back for it.
Week was huge for Theo Johnson. Because I think it changed the perception for a lot of people.
Quarterback made him come back for it. Instead of just leading him. And that was an overthrow. Instead of just leading him, made him come back for
These
it.
tight ends, too, the numbers won't blow you away. They just haven't had, opportunities and volume of opportunities. And we showed George Kittle on the XO earlier. I mean, his production, was minuscule to Iowa, and he's gone on to become one of the best tight ends in the league consistently. So you grade the traits a lot more at tight end than maybe some other positions.
And understand the school they're coming from. Iowa has a ton of tight ends, but they're going to run the heck out of the football.
Nope, no doubt.
This player 46 in your top 50.
He ran a 4.69, which is a solid time, and then he's looked really, really smooth. Talking about Jatavian Sanders going through the drills here.
There's a family that's over what I think might be McAfee's suite down there.
Yeah.
That cheers every time Sinnott does anything, and I think they're wearing
some purple.
Yeah. There's just 3 people sitting there. Every time Ben Sinnott does something, they're going nuts. They're like doing their own 3-person wave. Yeah, you're waving at us. I see you. I see you.
Nice.
They're waving at us. There's Jared Wiley. They're listening to our broadcast.
I love it.
Yeah, turn around.
Way to go.
Turn around. The camera's on. There you go.
There it is.
Yeah. I heard you.
Yes.
I heard you. Go Big Ben.
I love it.
Attaboy. Nice head of lettuce on that.
Cool.
Kid there. I like it. Yeah.
Just a baseball game. Yeah, it's been. Yeah, the combine is very long.
The scouting.
I'm not an eye in the sky, right?
And eyes in the
Shot.
sky.
That's me.
Brandon.
That's me.
Old Trapper beefs. One-upping.
I love Old Trapper. I love how tender
You
it
check the
is.
NBA
Don't forget
game.
the with smoke flavor. Savory beef. Quality ingredients. I'm their biggest fan.
Old Trapper. What's your beef?
Man, if any of y'all have been here for a long time,
Nothing wrong with getting help. If I promise, look into it.
you a real one for real. Because I know.
That ain't even help.
I know.
Don't wait. Reach out.
You know your phone got to be on life support.
It was the one restaurant that we could afford $3 per diem. Like, you were living when you went to Taco Bell.
They say you can't predict the future, but at the NFL Combine, you can show it to them. Makeup. Remember your name.
These young men have worked so hard. Tonight, their dreams come true.
Welcome to the NFL Draft. Caleb Williams, outstanding. Maserati Mar. Bowers, man, is he devastating. Oh, my goodness. Drake May. He's going to go all the way.
So fun and so exciting.
What a scene.
Time to get the show started, Detroit.
Sonic Pulled Pork Barbecue Cheeseburger.
What is my life?
Let me show you something.
Let me show you something, it's a good life, it's a good vibe, it's a good time. Yeah, we live it up. Let me show you something, yeah, I said what I said, cause we just getting started. Yeah, let me show you something. Hello, Moto.
Up to 50,000 cars added daily on Cars.com. Where to next?
The 2024 NFL Scouting
Mhm.
Combine is
Yeah.
presented by Noble. Level up with Noble footwear and apparel.
Friday night in Indy. Oh, Tip Ryman getting it done from Illinois.
Sanders.
There you go.
All right. It's time for the Sinat trio. Here we go. Make the catch. Go get it.
There we go. There he is. Standing O. He got the standing O in the end zone. Nice.
I love it. Right? Family and football. Here's Stover. Trying to massage this route like a cow. I'll never unsee that, not gonna lie.
Yeah. He's going to catch a touchdown 6 years from now. He's still, you know, as he's been rolling in his NFL career, you're not going to see anything other than that cow.
That's it. More George Kittle hit the Wayback Machine. Why not? Look at him.
Like a clean cut.
Look at George.
He ran the 4.5s. He tested awesome.
Look at the baggy shorts, too. Like it's the Fab
Look
Five.
at young George Kittle, y'all.
Cleanly shaven.
Who's that George Kittle?
Look at that young man.
You know, go. Remember, I remember he had the tissue in his nose because his nose was
That's
bleeding.
right. That's right.
Look at him.
Flying down the gauntlet.
Attaboy.
Same thing, fellas. Hey, fellas, give more
give more of an emphasis on that stick, okay? Make sure you guys run through 12, all right?
Finishing
Stick that
the route
inside
tree
foot,
here.
okay? Stick and explode.
Charles, your
keep that
impressions of
angle
what you're
high,
seeing
finish
down
your
there,
catch,
sir?
and let's go make
I
this
mean,
thing perfect,
we've
guys.
talked about
Let's go,
different
fellas.
position sizes, shapes, asking them to do similar things, but I think it's a little more defined here, Rich and DJ, in terms of, see the blockers that you know can catch it a little bit. You see the guys that you expect to be the flyers. Obviously, we don't have the top guy here. He's not working out in Brock Bowers. But all I keep thinking about, guys, is are any of these tight ends going to be the guys that develop the savvy, understanding how to get open and when you absolutely have to, that can develop and be that tight end that a quarterback depends upon, similar to a Mahomes and Kelsey and where they are right now.
Yeah, I think you explained that well in terms of the inline guys and the flyers. This is one of the flyers. I mean, Culp he looks like a wide receiver. How
He does.
run
He's
routes
just
out here.
a bulked up receiver.
Yeah, he looks different than everybody else. What was his 40? 4.47?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Insane.
You mentioned it, CD. Just everything he's done since the season ended with the Senior Bowl and here has done nothing but help himself.
Trey Knox, nice, stayed in bounds, it seems.
And also with the teams, most teams have eliminated a fullback, right? But when they want to go with those power sets, put someone in the backfield, who are those tight ends with that agility who can go back there and be those lead guys?
And finding guys, you like to see Ryan maybe will finish that one, but finding inline wide tight ends that can move people in the run game and block, that's become harder and harder. There's not many guys, not many programs in college are asking that of them.
No. The other part is when you move them to the backfield at fullback, it looks like the easy
Go
play.
get it. There you go.
But if they don't get out of their stance and fire off fast, the back runs into them, and the play gets jammed up. So you've got to have that guy who can get out of that stance and go and deliver the blow.
Brevin Spanford.
Let's go, Stone.
The quarterbacks are tired, guys.
Hey, CD.
Quarterbacks are tired.
As Stover's wrapping up his day here pretty soon, is there any way you can find out about the massage in the cow?
Yeah, I mean, guys, I'm telling you, I've got a theory about it. I think that he's actually trying to strengthen his hands. I really do.
I want to know.
I think I'm going to try and grab him and see that. But I really think it's kind of like, when you put your hands in the rice and strengthen your hands and your wrists. I think he's doing that. I don't think it was for the cow. That's just my own theory. We'll find out.
Well, listen, when it all comes down to it, I'm sure the cow was satisfied. But
so everyone wins.
Yeah, it's a win-win.
That's
what I'm saying.
I just hope. I was going to make a joke about his gloves, but I'm going to leave that one alone.
I think you should just stop. One Eastern look who's getting out there. The receivers, running backs, and quarterbacks. Obviously, Caleb Williams will not be in that position. You see to your left, but Rome Odunze will be. And the wide receiver group is awesome and deep. And running backs, hey, listen. 3 combines ago, there was a kid from Rutgers here. And 3 years later, he's got 2 Super Bowl rings. So you got
Pacheco.
the next Pacheco, basically. Just stay tuned. One Eastern, NFL Network.
Heading to the back pylon. That's our angle.
NFL Total Access immediately follows the finish of tonight's drills.
Before we look back to the quarterback. All right, I don't want to look as soon as I beat the guy. I want a full revolution, 1-2 to the back pylon, peanuts off his head, 2 feet in. All right, this is the league, 2 feet in. All right, here we go. The goal line is on the 20.
I love this drill because it truly does mimic what they want these guys to do in an end zone and shows off their ability.
Who do you think of when you see this drill? CeeDee Lamb for me every single time.
Sure.
Do you remember
I
that
thought you were talking
twirling,
tight ends.
the twirling catch we saw with the wideouts that year? All those
Yeah,
great
that was
receivers.
2020.
That's it right there.
That was the first year we did this, I think.
Nice. Way to go, A.J. Parner. That's the way to start that drill, huh?
Let's go.
Make it 2 for 2.
Ooh.
I don't think that might have been good.
Oh, James Bell, I see you, young fella. Oh.
Throws too. This is not easy for these quarterbacks.
Man, I don't care if he didn't get both feet down or not. That's an impressive kick. One hand.
Oh, he lost. He looked down to see where the line was instead of tracking the ball.
Ooh.
Theo Johnson.
We already knew Jaheim Bell was athletic. We saw him time and time again this year at Florida State.
Identical to Jimmy Graham's in terms of the height, weight, speed testing, like identical.
That's nice.
Nice.
Like you made them both in.
And these new age tight ends, y'all, they're just so athletic.
Oh. You can't fade away from it. You got to get to the ball on that one, and it'll keep your feet in bounds when you get to the ball.
Come on, Tip.
2 feet, 2 feet.
Yeah, it's pro football now, right? 2 feet.
I think Peter said it was a touchdown.
Nice.
I just tell you in a second.
Know where you're at on the field.
Here's Ben.
Press on my toe, step and press.
Family looking on, I guess. There you go.
Yeah, you.
He smiled too. He can hear it. He just smiled.
Yeah, that's so funny.
So cool. Neat aspect of allowing fans into the combine, right? Families in now too.
Separate, go get it.
Stover.
There you go. Yep.
Like you got both in there, right?
Toe tap. That was well done. I think CD's efforting for an answer for us down there.
There you go. One more? Come on.
We'll try it again with Trey Knox.
Boy, I can't see. You want this mess. You want this mess. Oh, let's go. Up there.
Okay. We got one more.
Appreciate it.
Go get it, Tanner. Go get it.
Tanner?
Ah.
You can't end on that one.
I guess we will.
You can't end on a drop.
No, they're telling them we got to go again.
Yeah, They ended with a drop, man. Come on.
Come on, Tip.
Close out, big dog. There you go.
All right, now here come his mates. Nice.
Don't forget to tip your waiter. Nicely done.
There you go. That's how you close it out, man.
We'll be here all week. They won't. They're heading to the airport. So the comp you had moments ago, let's uncork that a little bit more.
Yeah, look, Jimmy Graham hadn't played football coming out of college, and obviously blossomed an unbelievable player, but just from the body style,
look at that.
Look at the body type and the numbers are eerie. Almost identical. Wow.
Yeah, they are. They pretty much are identical, yeah.
Here with Theo Johnson.
All right,
so Jimmy Graham was like the best tight end in the league.
You have the floor. Hold on a second. Here's the setup. I've never set anybody up like this in my quarter century of doing this.
Give me the cow. Give us the cow.
Charles, why was this guy on the screen right here, Cade Stover, massaging a cow? Do you have the answer?
Gentlemen, I was actually correct in my assessment. He says he's doing it to strengthen his hands. He says, he looked me dead in the eye and he said, I'm massaging the leather. There you go, guys.
Wow. Now that's the name of my fantasy team next year.
Massaging the leather.
And I have my avatar.
I bet that's a good deal for the couch.
Yeah, I see Jaheim Bell.
Get up and high point it. And it's just like massaging the leather.
All right, y'all. I think that might be the end of it. I'm waiting to see what they say when they come back from commercial break.
Dear moms and dads.
Yeah, man. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all have enjoyed this. Us watching NFL Combine Day 2. DBs and tight ends doing their 40-yard dash down on-field workouts.
It's going to help us and our futures.
Like I said, I will be back tomorrow.
It is why we are coming up.
To have a watch party for day 3 of the Combine. Quarterbacks, running backs, and wide receivers. As I stated earlier, I'm not going to be on for the entire time. It's going to be like 7-8 hours, right? I can't do that. But I do want us to see the quarterbacks throw, and I want to see the wide receivers do their 40-yard dashes and do their on-field workouts. So, yeah, I'll definitely be on for
I'm
that.
Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear. Call me Papa Bear.
And thank you, everyone
Grilling up dinner.
who came through on tonight.
Did you get it?
Yes. Good job.
So, what should I do with all
Thank
these?
you, everyone.
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container
It's
because
been on
those
here the
embers will
entire
start a
time
wildfire.
because I started this on 4 hours ago.
Mistakes are high.
Ha 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 ha.
See, Smokey thinks I'm
Hope y'all
funny.
had a lot of fun, like I have.
We're all here
for football.
It's the NFL.
And,
Everybody get excited.
We're talking about those epic
yeah, cannot wait for tomorrow because, man, we got a lot of great prospects that we're going to get to watch do their thing tomorrow, especially the wide receivers, man. Just so many, y'all. So many great receivers. We need some underrated guys that we're going to get to see tomorrow. And I cannot wait to see how they test.
NFL Network. We're here for football.
Day 2's wrapped up for the 2024 NFL Scouting Combine.
Okay, y'all. Well, that's it.
Before we get out.
That's it, y'all. Day 2 is over. Again, appreciate everyone for coming through. I will be live tomorrow so we can watch day 3 running backs, quarterbacks, and wide receivers. Remember, laughter is good medicine, so make sure you get your daily dose. Y'all know I'm in it, man. I love y'all. God bless. Peace.